Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all my moderators. Hey T. Hey, the Self Love Sanctuary. Hey, Ben. Hey, HP3. Hey, MS. Hey, Peace and Positivity. All right. So, you already know the drill. We're going to pull some cards, see what's going on with you, see what Spirit has for us. All right, let's get it. Okay. Let's see here. We got. All right. All right. You guys got the Four of Pentacles in reverse for your overall energy. Okay. So some of you guys are about to release something. You are about to let something go now. This could be something you've been holding on to for a long time. Could be a grudge. Okay. The Four of Pentacles in the minor arcana represents the sign of Capricorn. So maybe some of y'all will be letting go of a grudge, or you're gonna stop penny pinching in some kind of way. Okay. What is this? What are the HPs releasing? Can you show me? Oh. What you talking about, Drea? You guys are letting go of like over giving, overextending yourself. Um, you're letting go of energies, people rather, who would come and take from you and leave you with nothing, okay? This is what you're releasing at this time. Let's clarify this with the after tarot. All right, what is this, please? Nine of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are going to be letting go of somebody who could be very selfish or very overindulgent. Maybe some of you guys are going to be letting go of overindulging in something. Okay. Mm-hmm. But there could be like a very selfish person in your life who you feel like just takes, okay? With the Pentacle energy, they could take all your money or take all your energy. With the Cups, they could just be very emotionally selfish and exhausting. Whoever this energy is, I feel like you're going to be letting them go at this time. I feel like too, you're done like almost coddling someone. You see how the guy is like at his beck and call on this Nine of Cups? maybe somewhere in your life you feel like every time somebody's like emotion shift or their energy shift, it's like you may have in the past have found yourself like running to their aid to like hurry up and like give them whatever it is to calm them down. I feel like you're no longer going to be doing that. I feel like you're really pulling back. What is this? Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse, because you realize that um, no matter how much you may give or be at someone's beck and call, like it still it reaps no reward with the Six of Wands in reverse. So this is something that you're letting go now. This could also be like a bit of people pleasing that maybe you used to do, and maybe you didn't really know you were doing it, but maybe you've become aware of it, and so now you're letting go of that habit. And sometimes too, people pleasing can become like um you can like indulge in that to like where you want to keep everybody happy. So you're just like burning the candle at both ends with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. It's like you're like, okay, something's got to give. All right, let's see. What is this? Yeah, see, because the Seven of Swords is coming out in reverse. You could realize that maybe someone you were over giving to, they didn't have the best intentions for you anyway. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's like this is the wake up call. Hey, just you. This is the wake up call. Like, okay, I've been giving to something or someone who actually doesn't have my best interest at heart. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, this could be somebody that has access to like your vulnerable spaces. Okay. For some of you, it could be like a roommate, um, a friend, associate. We don't really see any cups that would signify this being like a romantic relationship. Now, if it was, you could have put this person like, okay, now you're in the friend zone or whatever. But whoever this energy is, like they had access to your vulnerable spaces with the Seven of Wands. This is someone that you really didn't have your guard up around. And I feel like by you not having your guard up around, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you tolerated more than you should have. Because you're thinking, oh, this is a safe space to be vulnerable. But with the Seven of Swords energy, it's like, okay, maybe not. It's like you could have been having your guard down, and you had your guard down around someone who was strategic as opposed to someone who was genuine. And that's always very unfortunate, because you could be doing, like, if you were giving with the Six of Pentacles energy, you were doing it like just because that's who you were. But with the Seven of Swords energy, this is a person who will take that and try to manipulate the situation. So it never really works when you're vulnerable and someone is strategic, because they don't see your vulnerability as a gift, as a safe haven. They see it as like something they're entitled to, or something that they scammed you out of. So, okay, because we're with the Six of Pentacles, like say you're always giving to somebody, right? Or you're always very patient with somebody, or you're always very open. It's like somebody doesn't take that and be like, you know what, they actually let their guard down around me. Let me not play games. Like, that's not what happened here. That's why you've had to pull back with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is going to make you much more happier. Nine of Cups. in the upright position here, because now you're going to be filling your own cups. The vulnerability that you were showing for others, you need to just show that to yourself. This is going to be a very self-full time in your life. All right. What is this 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords in reverse, please? And before I pull, Spirit is saying, like, they saw you being vulnerable with someone who was being strategic. Like, they saw you, like, not having your guard up or just being chill and receptive. Spirit saw somebody, like, trying to get over on that. And this person could have thought, like, oh, I'm so slick. I'm so, like, they get off on this. So don't think like you the first person they do this to. You're just the kind of person they do it to. They do it to, like, kind natured people. They do it to people who they can spot out a certain vulnerability in them. And then they try to work that. All right? Let's see here. See, strength. They do this to strong people. They do this to people who, like, have a vulnerability but a strength. And you know what's crazy? Like, sometimes when you're a very vulnerable person, right, you'll have strong boundaries up around you because you know the levels of your vulnerability, but you also know the levels of your strength. Other people don't know that, right? So when you have to, when the lion has to roar, like, okay, I've been vulnerable, I've turned a blind eye with the 7 of Swords in reverse to any type of fuckery that you've come with, then the lion has to roar to, like, remind people, like, yes, you're kind, but you're as equally strong. And those two things are very possible. You know how much strength it takes to be vulnerable and kind in the kind of world that we live in today? It takes a lot of strength because you just never know, okay? You just never know. People could be using you for a scapegoat or content or a topic to gossip about. Like, and we are in some crazy times now. So it takes a lot of strength for you to still show up vulnerable when you know you've had deceptive energies around you, or you know you've had people around you who just take and never pour back into you and expect you to be like this endless well for them, okay? So that's why the 9 of Cups is in the upright, because it's time to take your cups, okay? Whoever was in this 9 of Cups in reverse, they squandered their cups by being greedy and being selfish and ugly hearted to people who were helping them. This person is being of service to them. So it's like, even if you're kind to these types of people, they take your kindness for weakness. But the strength card is like, no, I'm not weak. I'm just okay with my vulnerability. I'm just comfortable in my vulnerability. I don't feel like I should, like, because you're the type of person, thank you, who never really necessarily tries to align themselves with people they feel like they have to protect themselves from. That's why I'm picking up on this is an energy that has been allowed to be in, like, your vulnerable spaces. It doesn't just have to be your home. It could just be vulnerable spaces in your life, vulnerable spaces in your communication, certain environments that you have to be in and you can't be all guarded and popping off. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody knows how to manipulate those situations and kind of like make you be, Spirit says whooping boy or whatever. I don't know. But that's changing. And you're going to see your strength when you start to please yourself above others. Now, this is not an ugly soulful energy. This is just like, okay, I've given enough. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You've given enough. Now it's time to give within. and that's really what's going on, you're going to have to block out distractions, because the way the enemy is coming right now is the enemy is going to try to use you against you. And what I say by that is like try to either make you paranoid with the Seven of Swords energy, make you angry, or make you give up on some things that you were just about to finish with the Six of Wands in reverse. Or with the Six of Wands in reverse, the enemy wants you to do something that will like ruin your reputation, or they want to like use you against you with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you got to be mindful of that. Hey, Machiko Trunk. So right now, be mindful of that, because the enemy is going to try to use you against you to get you to dethrone yourself. Because with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's like they don't have a close enough. I don't want to say that. Let me reword that. They don't have the range that they want. Okay? So they're going to try to use your vulnerabilities against you. Hey, Willie Cat. Oh my God. Everybody is here. Okay? Because they want you to miss out on something. So be mindful. Don't let nobody like bait you into any arguments. Don't let anybody like make you feel like you got to prove something to them. Now is not the time for that. Okay? Let's see here. And to be fair, people who see that you're trying to be vulnerable with them and then takes the position of hurting you or repeating things that you were vulnerable with them about, they low budget. Because one thing you don't do is violate someone's vulnerability, violate someone's trust within you. It's so hard to find people to be vulnerable with, people that create a safe landing space for you. So even if you have to walk away from some of these people or stop pouring into them, I don't want you to feel guilty here, because it's not like you're doing something wrong. It's about self-preservation at this point with the Strength card and the Nine of Cups. All right? And see, some of you guys may be so used to people pleasing that you feel guilty when you just set a small boundary. A small, tiny boundary will make you feel guilty. Well, used to. You don't feel like that anymore. You used to feel like that. But now you all about the boundaries. You don't give a fuck, okay? All right, let's see here, Spirit. See, because the Star in the upright position, you've done some valuable work on yourself. You've learned how to really transmute a lot of energies. Like, you've learned how, like, if you feeling low, you've learned ways to pull yourself up. Or if you feeling low, you've learned how to temper yourself. Like, am I feeling low because I need rest? Or like, what is it? Like you're really learning yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or you're learning, like, if you think a negative thought, to shift it to something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just learning how to really dig deep and do the work. There's some type of results that are about to come in like really fast. Okay, you have the Magician in the upright position, Two of Pentacles in reverse, with the Knight of Swords in the upright. All right, there's some energy that's coming in really fast. Now, with the Magician and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like somebody has successfully manifested their way out of some type of entanglement or something that was keeping them like off balance. The only thing I'm really sketchy about is this Knight of Swords, because I'm feeling it like two different ways. It's like now that somebody has gone from the Star to the Magician, got themselves out of some type of imbalanced situation where they were juggling things. Is this what's coming in fast, or is it now that you've freed yourself from some type of entanglement? Is this Knight of Swords rushing in? What are they rushing in with? Can we see, please? Can you show me? Because the Knight of Swords is coming towards the Magician. Oh, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I stand corrected then. It's the first scenario that I was picking up on. You freeing yourself from some type of entanglement. The Pentacles always represent the energy or the money. And the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's like, maybe this is something that's going to come in quick. Like an end to some type of financial bind is going to like happen fast. You know what I'm saying? There's some type of, Spirit says, load being lifted, or some type of restriction being lifted, and it's coming in fast. Maybe this Knight of Swords is someone that's going to come in fast because it's in the upright position, and that's their only mission, is to just come deliver something, a message to you. With the Five of Pentacles energy after tarot, this is like, oh, maybe you don't have to pay that bill, or oh, maybe that bill was miscalculated, or some type of financial relief comes in for someone. And this Knight of Swords is the person bringing this energy to you, or this message. I just heard certified mail, and I just heard overnight service. So maybe something like that. Let's see. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. No, this is good. This is favorable. How you go from the Two of Pentacles to in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, to the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Something's going to happen in somebody's finances where some type of blockage is going to be cleared up. Okay? Yep. I know you see it. Yep. You also, too, may, with the Knight of Swords, you also, too, may just need to, like, fill out some type of paperwork. And hand it in with the Ace of Pentacles. There's something going on here where something is coming in fast, and it has something to do with your money or your money manifestations. Yep. All right, let's see. All right, let me see here. Some different energy coming out. All right, so you got the Two of Cups in the upright position with the King of Swords in reverse. Be careful. You know, somebody may be fond of somebody. Court card energy here. Um, we didn't even really had only court card we had was the Knight of Swords in the upright. But anyway, this King of Swords in reverse is lying about some type of commitment here. All right, or somebody doesn't want to see the truth around some type of connection that they have going with someone, romantic or platonic. What is this? Look what's at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords in reverse. So this King of Swords in reverse is a liar. They lying about some type of connection. They're lying about some type of involvement they've had with someone. All right. And they double downing on it. Okay, look, I said they doubled down and look what came out. King of Swords in reverse with the Two of Swords in the upright. So you got somebody that's playing dumb. All right? You got somebody that's playing dumb, like playing like they don't know they lying. But they doubling down on their lie. Two of Swords, King of Swords twice in reverse. Yeah, they doubling down. Even if they're given the chance to tell the truth, they're not going to do it. Spirit says this person may have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces or Cancer in their chart. Specifically because of the Swords card, and in the background of the Swords you see the moon. It's a half moon. So this could be like, it's somebody's chart. It don't have to be they big three or something. But whoever this person is, it's like they lie so much that they believe their own lies. With the moon, like they give into the illusion of their own lies. To the point where they like protect their own lies. What is this? Or even if they know they lying and they know you know the truth, they'll double down on it. With the Fool and the Eight of Wands in reverse to make you feel foolish for like even bringing it up or even communicating about it. With the Eight of Wands, sometimes the Eight of Wands could be communication. It could be arrows shot at you. It could be movement. Okay? But whatever the case, this King of Swords in reverse wants to make somebody like feel foolish about either calling them out on their lies or taking a chance on something. So they might try to talk you out of taking a chance on yourself. With the Eight of Wands, they may communicate something to you like, oh, that's foolish to do. That's stupid to do. Like, But this person wants you to be like on board with their lies, or like they want you to like know they lying but pretend like you don't know too. You know what I'm saying? Like this person got some whole mind fuckery going on. Let's see something. Whoa! Oh my God, gang. I promise, gang. I promise. I was talking to Spirit when I was shuffling. Look what came out. The Page of Wands to clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Fool to clarify the Fool in the upright. And I specifically asked Spirit, I said, I said, should the gang take a chance on themselves, take a chance on this thing, or should they just stop dead in their tracks? That's what I specifically asked. And the Fool in the Upright came out to clarify the Fool in the Upright, and the Page of Wands coming out to clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. That's a no. No, they should not quit. Yes, they should take a chance on themselves. The Page of Wands is in the upright position, is ready. They're ready to take a chance. They're ready to get out there in the world, okay? They're ready to take a leap of faith. That's all they really have is faith, okay? I don't know your life, but if it's something you about to do and you've been questioning yourself and listening to the chatter of others telling you why what you about to do is stupid and this and that, Spirit said don't listen to them. Do it. Do it. Because I told your ass earlier, the enemy was about to try to use you against you. And that's why those swords came up. Because the way this enemy works, so you got to understand the enemy, right? And we're just going to use the cards, for example. The enemy right here is the King of Swords in reverse twice, right? So the way this enemy works is they like to mind fuck you, right? They like to psychic vamp you. They like to gaslight you. And I'm not just using that term because it's, you know what I'm saying? No, they literally like to do that. They literally like to keep people in the Two of Swords energy, right? The reason they like to keep people in the Two of Swords energy is because it's easier for them to like live out their lives, you know? I'll just keep them guessing. They'll never know if I'm lying or telling the truth. So basically, they'll just have to go along with what I'm saying. They're gonna be reluctant, you know what I'm saying, to question me. The way the King of Swords in reverse enemy works is they like to play on your psyche. All right? Seven of Swords energy in reverse. They like to do that to get you to self-sabotage because sometimes the Seven of Swords in reverse, see, I don't want me to tell you this. Sometimes the Seven of Swords in reverse can be self-sabotage. Okay? What is this? Yeah, Emperor in the upright position. So Spirit is like, no, you're not going to self-sabotage. You're actually going to stand even more firm. Fuck boundaries. It's like to the dungeon with them. Okay? You're no longer going to be biting your tongue. But see, speaking of the biting of the tongue, right? The King of Swords in reverse twice. Seven of Swords. Two of Swords. What they also want you to do is like make a fool of yourself. They want you to like bring them up. They want you to like spiral out of control with their name in your mouth so that you'll look like the crazy one, so that you'll look like the one that's starting the drama. But you're actually just responding to like the bullshit they could possibly be doing behind the scenes with the moon energy here above the Two of Swords. So then out in public, they want you to look like the fool. They can't wait for you to bring their name up in some drama or something or some gossip so that you could look like the fool. But Spirit is like, be the other fool, okay? The fool who is so busy taking a leap of faith on themselves that they don't have time to look back at these people. Now, for some of you, that's going to be hard with this Emperor energy. This is major arcana. The Emperor represents Aries. Aries is the warrior, okay, of the zodiac, right? So for some of you, you guys may get to this point where you can't just like, you feel like you have to like, you know what I'm saying, go to war in some sense, all right? But try to channel that energy into this new beginning that you want for yourself. Because the enemy really wants to stagnate you right now Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They figure if they can get you arguing about shit that don't matter, if they can get you worried about shit that doesn't matter with the Two of Swords and paying attention to their slander. Spirit says libel. Okay, so libel, that's some like legal term for like, you know, gossiping, so to speak. So maybe somebody needs to be careful because they could be on the thin line of like defamation. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but somebody may need to be careful with their, whoever this King of Swords in reverse is. All right. Okay, let's move forward. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I didn't charge my whatchamacallit up. So I don't know how long this reading is gonna be. I didn't have time to charge it today, so we just gonna play it by ear, gang. All right. All right, so you guys have the Three of Pentacles in the upright position here. Something's coming together. Now, this is something that that's right, T. Three of Pentacles in the upright position. Now, something is coming together, okay? I feel like some of you guys might have some important meeting coming up. Some of you guys may have some like important conference coming up or something like that. But something's coming together. And I feel like it just needs, with the Three of Pentacles, it just needs like a few external sign-offs or inputs or something like that. But it's all going to come together here. Let's see. It's some type of separation. Lovers in reverse. Some of you guys may be ending a contract that wasn't working for you. And this is something that you wanted to end. You wanted it to end. King of Pentacles in the upright. You're going to come out on top of whatever this is. So if like there's some type of dividing of assets, or you leaving one job and going to the next, or leaving one corporation going to another, there's something going on there. Let's see. Let's clarify. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. If you were in some type of situation where it was just like backstab and betrayal going on, you're going to come out on top of that. You're going to come out on top of it. If somebody thought that like they took you down, or, you know, sealed your fate, that's not what's happening here. Let me see. Wow, this is wild. Okay, hold on. Ten of Cups in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Ten of Swords, right? Two tens in reverse. There's an ending to like a situation that was just like depressing, heavy. Okay. Somebody has some type of disharmonious spirit that's been like latched onto them with the Lovers in reverse. This person, they could have picked this up from like a sexual encounter with someone who was like operating like in the negative of their root chakra, okay? You'll know this person because there could have been times when you were intimate with this person and when you were done, you just felt like shit. Like with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you could have maybe cried or like just felt like violated with the Ten of Swords in reverse. That's how you'll know where you picked up like some type of unhealthy like soul tie from. And I feel like feeling that emotion is what really helped you to end the situation. Some of you guys with the Three of Pentacles in the upright twice here, ever since this situation has ended, you've been solely like trying to find your soul tribe or align with people who are on the same page with you. Because whoever you were, this soul tie that you picked up from someone, it was a sexually transmitted demon for some of you. It isolated you. It took you away from like people that you really genuinely got along with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. It put somebody in a very sad space with the Ten of Cups in reverse though. But with the Ten of Swords, that's coming to an end. You have the Judgment in the upright position. I feel like Spirit is waking you up from this. Yeah. All right, let's see. I want to see something real quick. What's this Three of Pentacles twice in the upright position, please? Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. This separation, disconnect, whatever it is putting you in alignment with the recognition you deserve, the opportunities you deserve, the right people around you. And sometimes you do have to separate to elevate. You do have to do that. You do. King of Wands in reverse. You're separating court card energy from a person who, you know, even if you're the one Three of Pentacles in the upright who did all the work, it's like this King of Wands likes to swoop in when all the work is done and try to take glory for it just because they're connected to you. But with the Two of Wands in reverse, it's a faulty ass connection anyway. And for some of you guys, you had already pulled your emotions back anyway. So someone coming in to try to swoop in when you're being put in alignment with the right energies, the right opportunities and stuff, it's like, oh no, oh hell no. I'm also hearing too that somebody knows that as soon as you separate from them or get from around them or do some type of cord cutting with them, they know you're going to take off. They know you're going to be successful in some type of way. In your own right, though. In the Three of Pentacles, there's only one person here doing the work. You know? If you look right here on this Three of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, there's one person building. These are two people here that believe in whatever this person is building. Right? And then in the after tarot, the same person here is finished building the masterpiece. It's like people, even if you don't know, people believe in you. Like somebody believes in you. Somebody like is willing to step in and support. But this King of Wands doesn't support the beginning stage. Okay? The King of Wands in reverse doesn't support that. They're like, oh, go ahead and build something. I'll be back when you're done. And then I'll shine from that. But by the time this King of Wands in reverse comes back, the Two of Cups is in reverse. You've already severed. It's like it's a wrap. And then all the credit just naturally goes to you because you were the one doing the work. Whether that was the work on self, whatever it is, this King of Wands doesn't get to like partake in that, like at all. This is somebody that wants to like. Now it's so funny because you see right here, I'm looking at this. His coattail is like dragging on the ground a bit. He's got it draped over his arm. You can see it touching the ground. This King of Wands in reverse likes to ride coattails, you know. Like they won't be there with you throughout the building process, to getting things in order, doing the work, whatever. But when the work is complete, here comes this King of Wands in reverse, and they're like, yeah, you know. And you could have even, with the Three of Pentacles on over here on the other side, you could even show this person your idea, or you could have even like asked this person for help in some kind of way, and they was just like, nah, with the Two of Cups in reverse, nah, I don't believe in that, nah. But then once it's actually finished being built, this person will arrive like entitled, even with the King of Wands in reverse. Hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so I asked Spirit, what's coming next for you? We get the Nine of Swords in reverse. So less sleepless nights, less worrisome days, strength in the upright position, mental strength, mental fortitude. If somebody suffers from anxiety, because you know the Nine of Swords can talk about that anxiety. If somebody suffers from anxiety here with the strength card and the upright, they're going to be really in control of that. I see somebody really being able to calm down their thoughts, still their mind, slow down a little bit, and regain some mental fortitude. Somebody is really going to learn how to choose their thoughts wisely, not replay scenarios over and over, because somebody had gotten to a point where they were feeling like they were pessimistic to themselves. And that could have been what was creating someone's anxiety here. Let's see. After tarot, Nine of Swords. And look what they're doing in the Nine of Swords in the after tarot. They're conquering those demons. They're conquering those negative thoughts. They're conquering anything that tries to intrude on their mental fortitude. Now they've got the mind. They've got the bandwidth now mentally to fight back against any type of psychic attacks. All right? Yes, we love it. We love it. Because where someone was once covering their head, like, oh, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want to see this. With the strength card being clarified by this energy, it's like, okay, I'm up, bitch. You wanted me up? Now I'm up. But I'm up with my sword in my hand. Someone is no longer allowing anything, any thoughts to intrude on their mental peace, their mental space. Like someone is really going to be able to tackle any type of anxiety that they've been going through. And the fact that the sword is up, it just shows it hasn't been easy. What is this? I feel like somebody's just like tired of like someone either playing mind games with them, creating anxiety for them. The Nine of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Moon in reverse. Yeah, somebody has done some type of shadow work and something can't affect them mentally anymore. When you do certain types of shadow work, you start to come into this space of acceptance, and certain things that used to trigger your anxiety can't trigger your anxiety anymore because you've already looked it in the face. The Moon in reverse talks about that subconscious mind clearing, the energy like of oneself, the deepest, darkest things. You know, it talks about other things too, but this is the energy tonight. Keep fighting, Drea. Keep fighting, girl. You know I got your back. Someone is fighting these energies off of them. You know what I mean? Someone needs to have like a really good cry. Or cry out. Okay? Some of you guys may need to read Psalms 57, okay? Before you go to bed at night. All right? Psalm 57. What is this? And it's not like a Christian thing or a religious thing. If you know the book of Psalms, the book of Psalms is a book of spells. Hell, the whole Bible is, but the book of Psalms is very strong for certain things, okay? Especially dealing with warfare. Psalms is an amazing book for spiritual warfare. All right, let's see here. Some of you guys are about to really, Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody has been going through some type of stretch of bad luck here. All right. And I feel like that's coming to an end with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have felt like because we know the pentacles represent, you know, tangible things. Somebody could have felt like every time they try to accomplish something, it falls apart, or it's some type of bad luck that's on them. For one, always do the shadow work. For two, be up on your cleanses and your protection. And for three, check who the fuck you around, okay? Because if you look on the Five of Pentacles, this is wounded people wanting to be with other wounded people. Sometimes people only know how to resonate with you if you're wounded, if you're down on your luck. If you guys can both bond over some type of trauma you're going through. Sometimes people only know how to do that. And if you're trying to pull yourself up out of a dark space with the moon in reverse and get back in control of your life with the Emperor energy here, you have to check the energies you're around. Now, this is not like alleviating you from accountability or no shit like that, but sometimes that do be what it is, especially if you doing the work, you steadfast, you doing the cleanses, you doing the prosperity work, whatever, and you still not getting ahead. Sometimes you have to check. Remember, we had the Two of Cups in reverse twice, and I was saying you have to separate to elevate. Sometimes that be what it is, because you got to understand the mindset of people who stay stuck in their wounds, or people who aren't ready to, or who don't know how to leave some trauma behind or drama behind. They'll make sure that you stay wrapped up in that with them. So you have to be careful of that. Like, it's okay to resonate with other people's pain. You know, be like, yeah, I know what you're feeling. I've been there too. But you can't absorb that to the point where you start to notice that every time you in this person's life or they're in your life, it's like your luck get bad. And then when they gone, shit lighten up. And then when they come back in, it's a dark cloud again. You got to pay attention to that. Because whether you want to believe it or not, people will take your elevation and your separation personally, and they will prey on your downfall. Everything you do, they will find something negative about it. And they'll be in their little prayer closet like, you know, I just pray that HP don't get such and such because, you know, like people be trying to like put that type of shit on you. So you got to be mindful when you're on the path to success or just trying to get your life together. You got to be mindful of the energies that's lingering around you, because some of these motherfuckers could be praying against the very thing that you're trying to do. And that's why Spirit be telling you, like, don't say shit till something's done. Oh, I just needed somebody to talk to. Well, don't talk to them. Yeah, 4 cups. You gotta say fuck it right now. You know what I'm saying? You see the way everything is shaping up in this world? It's fucking chaotic, bro. If you are really like tapped in sometimes you gotta make yourself be happy. Cause you be with the Four of Cups. I feel like right now this Four of Cups represents somebody who's hella empathetic and they just feel everything all the time. You gotta learn how to like shut that shit down sometimes. Like you gonna have to learn how to do that, or you will drive your own self crazy. Well, I'm just an empath, so I feel everything. Well, sometimes you gotta not feel something. Sometimes you gotta like not absorb things. Take acknowledgement of it and move past. Especially if it ain't yours. All right, what is this? Yeah, see, Four of Swords in the upright position. Some of y'all need to really rest and recuperate from dealing with this type of shit. Really sit down and think. All the shit I worry about, what is most important? The 4-4. You know what I'm saying? Four of Cups to the Four of Swords. It's like sometimes you gotta say fuck it so you can just have some peace of mind. You really do. Because I'm telling you, every time you turn on the TV, every time you open your phone, it's another tragedy. It's another thing to be angry about, worry about, fearful about. Like, you're going to really have to moderate that shit right now. The Serenity Prayer, okay? This gonna make you look inconsistent with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe this is how people are seeing you right now. They could be seeing you as like someone who's evasive, unavailable, probably even emotionless with the Four of Cups. But what they don't know is that you have to be evasive at this time to get your mental health together with the Four of Swords and to regulate your emotions with the Four of Cups. So maybe you are evasive at this time. Maybe people can't just pinpoint where you're going to be, what you're going to do, pin you down, have immediate access to you with with the the Knight of Wands in reverse. But that's just how it has to be right now. And for some of you, I'm hearing you don't even know your own schedule because it's like so many things are wrapping up in your life. So many things are, life be lifing. So it's unfair to even think with the Knight of Wands in reverse that you should have someone's exact schedule. The moment they do this, the moment they do that. With the Four of Swords, the moment they get up, the moment they lay down, like you may feel like somebody is like that with you. Like they want to like monitor every moment of you. They want to have access to every moment of you. But you may be feeling like with the Knight of Wands in reverse, like, motherfucker, I don't even know if I'm coming or going. I don't even have time for me. Like with the Four of Cups, so like how can I have time for you with the Four of Swords? You're probably like, the only time I do have when it's downtime is just time to like decompress here with the Four of Swords. So you may be feeling like that, or you have just kind of like, what is this? With the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, I'm also hearing too that somebody may just want somebody to like shut up. Like maybe somebody just wants somebody to just be quiet. Like, you have the King of Cups in the upright position here. Somebody at this time may be contemplating, do they even really love somebody? Like, do I even love that person? Did I ever love that person? Somebody could also be realizing, like, they carried the emotional bulk or responsibility in a situation, and now they're just numb to it. This, I don't know why tonight this King of Cups just looks kind of like numb to love and emotion they had for someone. And I feel like maybe it's because they were like extremely patient with somebody. What is this? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody was very patient and loving, and I just don't feel like they are anymore. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. Wow. Somebody's love spell backfired as well. Okay. I feel like somebody's love spell had like the opposite effect. Hmm. Let's see here. What is this? Thank you. Somebody did some type of love spell on someone to like make them lonely or isolated or like uninterested in the opposite sex, or someone kind of thought that like if they did some type of work on someone's love life that they would come to them. And I feel like with the King of Cups in reverse, I feel like somebody just actually became disgusted with that person. What is this? Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. It didn't take. The illusion didn't stay. Hierophant in reverse. There wasn't enough like spiritual backing. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. This is very love hate. It's like someone like did some type of love spell on someone that they hate but they want. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so say like someone wanted you romantically or sexually, but you didn't want them, right? So they tried to do some type of work on you to make you want them, but it was repelled. Like you still just don't want them. Like you still just don't. It's like somebody thinks like love is grounds for conflict. Like, oh, I love you, I like you. If you don't like me back, or my magic doesn't work on you, my manipulation doesn't work on you, then I'm going to try to like fight you. Five of Swords. It's like this is very unhealthy. Like this is not a healthy like love. Like that's why it didn't work. And you see how the candle just lit up when I said that? Yeah, that's confirmation for the candle to pop like that. So yeah, somebody did some type of work on somebody's love life or just their life in general because they were rejected by this person. But somebody's not under that person's spell anymore. What is this? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune here with the Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody's coming out of some type of depression. I'm telling you, somebody like really was like a parasite to somebody. Like somebody literally like transferred some type of like low vibrational energy onto someone. This is going back to the top of the reading of the person you were vulnerable with. I just heard they should have came back to me by now. So somebody thought that like whatever type of work they were doing on you out of a love-hate energy, it would have brought you back to them by now. It would have like brought you back to them by now to like get them to save you or get them to like refriend you, because for some of you guys this is not even romantic. This is a friend that maybe you didn't even see romantic, but they saw you that way. They've been getting work done on you ever since because they felt rejected. Period, man. But Spirit says that the way they about to show up and show out in your life, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, it's going to make people a believer. Yep. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. It's going to make people a believer. With the Star in the upright, Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Judgment coming out in the upright position. Something's going in your favor. Maybe some of you guys have been doing like court case magic, or just doing something to, sway the energies towards you with the Magician in the upright, the Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. Trust you. But with the World card here, this is like a brand new cycle that's coming into your life. You need to get prepared for that. Because something's definitely going in your favor, And, I don't know your life. So if you want to know specifics, get a personal reading. Don't get uptight about no general reading. You can't get uptight about a general reading when I'm not physically on the phone with you, talking to you, tapping into your energy. All right? What's this new cycle? Can you show me, please? Hold up, I have to straighten the cards out for a second. Okay. See? Queen of Wands in the upright position. Something about to happen in November for somebody. Some new cycle is about to happen for somebody in November. Queen of Wands energy, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm feeling Sagittarius season. There's some type of new cycle. It could just be somebody's birthday. But something's happening with the World and the Queen of Wands. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, they about to turn their whole life around. I'm telling you. Some of you guys may have that sign or those signs highly aspected in your chart. But something huge is going to happen for somebody. Yep. I don't know why I just heard November 28th. Is that even? Yeah, that's a day. November 28th. Then I heard November 18th. So those may be some significant dates. Um, let's see. Bitch. Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. Man. Something's gonna happen for somebody. With the world card, it's gonna put them on the map. And when I say put them on the map, I'm not talking about the world stage. I'm talking about on the map in your life. You ever had personal goals you set for yourself? Nine of Pentacles is that independent energy, right? You ever had a personal goal you set for yourself? Maybe you ain't told nobody about it. Maybe you have. Whatever the case is, whatever is gonna happen for somebody, it's gonna really put them in a position to where they're gonna be able to take care of themselves. Okay, they're gonna be able to have comfortability. With the World card too, somebody may, in the Queen of Wands energy, somebody may even be able to just travel for a little while if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like something's happening to get somebody very grounded and rooted in success. Because we know the world in the upright position talks about success. Sometimes anniversaries, commemorating new memories, new cycles beginning. And when it's in the upright, we like it because the old is gone. The world is represented by the planet Saturn. So with the 9 here, maybe some of you guys have completed some type of karmic cycles in your life. And now you're about to have a fresh start with the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Yep. Something going on there. Yep. All right, let's see. Wow, gang. Tower in reverse. Yeah, the worst is behind you, baby. You have passed some type of test. It ain't no test like a Saturn test. Ask me, and I'll tell you. You see how the 2 major arcanas is nestled between these 2 positive energies like this? Somebody has passed a test, some type of karmic lesson. Something could have been revisited to you, okay? Especially when with the Saturn in retrograde, something could have been revisited to you. Like maybe you used to give in to a certain thing. Maybe you had dependent tendencies, or maybe you never really stood in your power and spoke your truth. Something is transforming there. Okay, but all that old shit, you're not going back to it. When Saturn the world comes in, this is a whole new start. You're getting a fresh start with the 9 of Pentacles. But the thing about this fresh start is you have to cultivate it with the 9 of Pentacles, because she's working in the garden. So it's like you have to plant these seeds, till the soil, water the shit. You have to create this new start. But one thing, and Saturn, trust me, Saturn gets a really hard rap because it's a very cold planet. Okay, it's a very harsh energy. Okay, but the rewards of Saturn are grand, like the world in the upright, leading to the 9 of Pentacles. So with this Tower in reverse, Pluto energy, and I think Pluto is going direct. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've planted a lot of seeds. And now that the Tower is in reverse, it's room for this shit to grow. Therefore, room for you to step into this Queen of Wands energy where you are taking care of shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting things done. Back to your powerful self, where you can network, where you can be out in the world and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? There's some blockages that's being removed. Let this shit burn down. Let it all burn down. Let the black smoke come up. Let it all do what it's got to do. It's clearing the path for you. All right? Because we have to look at the surrounding energies. There's a path being cleared for you. All right? Due to some type of lessons you've learned. And the only way you learned those lessons was through mistakes. So don't feel no way. All right, let's see. All right. There's somebody that's gonna be from the past. And I don't really fuck with the past like that, but I have to read the cards as they come out. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse coming out with the Six of Swords in reverse. You got like a bitter bitch from your past that's really trying to hold you back. Okay? Thank you. High Priestess in reverse here. This person does divination on you on the regular. Like morning coffee. Okay? Somebody is really trying to find a way, any way they can, to hold you back with the Six of Swords in reverse. Keep you in turbulent times. Okay? The Five of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse goes back to the Five of Swords. So this Queen of Swords in reverse is trying to keep you in a state of conflict. Whether that's conflict in your environment, conflict in your mind, conflict with the way you communicate with yourself, conflict in the way you communicate with others, conflict in the way you go about getting to the next phase of your life. This Queen of Swords court card energy in reverse, that's their whole goal. For some reason, their bitterness is focused on you. All right? Spirit says for some of you guys, this is an old friend. And for some of you guys, this is an old friend of the family that was a friend of your mother's or your auntie or your grandma or some shit. Some weird shit like that. Like this is somebody with the world card too. This could be somebody on the internet that you don't even know. But whoever this person is, it's like they sole goal is to keep you, and Spirit says, and your bloodline stuck. Can you show me why, please? For some of you, this is a relative. Page of Swords. They just watching you to see how you make it through these struggles that they sending you. They just watching. Why? Five of Wands in reverse, because you won't argue with them, because you won't compete with them, because you won't get into conflict with them, because you won't get into confrontation with them. They like, what the fuck is this person doing that they not responding to my confrontation? I sent them a nasty email with the Page of Swords. I've been stalking them and trying to throw hints that I'm stalking them, but they're not walking into confrontation with me. Yeah, bottom of the deck here, Three of Swords in reverse. They like, why won't this motherfucker just take a L? They want you to take a L. They want to put so much mental. We got so much swords out here tonight. King of Swords in reverse twice. Knight of Swords. Five of Swords. Two of Swords with the moon energy. Queen of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. Yeah, why won't they pick up on my mental projections? Why won't they allow me to telepathically connect to them to make them upset? Four of Swords in the upright, because you have found some way with the Strength card to create what we talked about, mental fortitude. All right? Yeah. Why won't you just take the L, HPs? I'm going to tell you why. You have the four of wands in the upright position here, with the Knight of Cups in the upright position. This is why. Because you've built a foundation on love. Period, T. You've created a foundation on love. The Four of Wands talks about your foundation. And the Knight of Cups is like, look, somebody like, thank you. Somebody like, look, I'm not somewhere where it's perfect, but I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Somebody grateful that they even own a mission. Somebody grateful that they even have someone somewhere to retreat back to when the mission over. Period, man. You know what I'm saying? When you build a foundation on love and integrity and strength like this energy, nobody can tear, the enemy can't tear that down. You gotta allow the enemy in. What is this? Oh shit, hold on, I done mixed the damn cards up. Wait a minute, gang. Make sure I got my little piles right. Hold on. All right. What is this? Bitch. And you know what? I ain't afraid to brag about Spirit. Cause Spirit told me this was gonna come out like this again. Tower in reverse. This is why. You done been through some of the worst experiences in your fucking life. Okay? And they don't know that because they too busy comparing and contrasting and trying to be on some sneak shit. They don't know the shit you really overcome. They don't care about the shit you've overcome. All they care about is how you gonna show up for them. They don't care how you doing as long as you doing good enough to show up for them. They don't have no patience, no empathy. You've been through some terrible things. The Tower comes out in reverse twice to let me know that you have been through some heavy experiences in your life. Pluto energy again, even one would say Mars energy. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you've been through a lot of destructive things. You've taken enough L's. But the crazy thing is with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups, the L's you've taken, the traumatic things you've experienced, it didn't take the love up out of you. You still know how to show up in love. Four of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yes, Drea. Thank God you here, baby. Thank God you here. So you even showing up is love. Like, and I told y'all asked this on Monday. I said, some of you guys don't treat people the way you've been treated. You treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's why a lot of you guys have been carried by grace anyway. You know how easy it would be to be like, yo, I've been through the worst shit ever, and just go out in the world and treat everybody fucked up. Service workers, the people at your local stores, anybody. Like, you know how much grace and integrity it takes to, like, still treat other people with kindness, even though you may be suffering at the time, even though you may be dealing with something dark, and you still be able to show up and show love to others. That shit doesn't go unnoticed, no matter what the enemy wants you to believe. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, you didn't come out of the fire, you know. And some of you guys, I'm really proud of you, gang. I am, because I've seen the progress a lot of you guys have done, even in the personals, you know what I'm saying? And just by like the emails you guys send me, a lot of you guys have really been doing the work and just pulling yourself up. Thanks, HP3. Don't make me cry on live now. Don't make me cry on live. You know I'm a crier. I am a crier, gang. I love y'all. We've been in this shit together. We've been riding out. We've been riding the waves, man. And dang, got me all choked up. That should be coming in ebbs and flows, gang. Woo. I'm about to block HP3. I'm about to block her. But yeah, we've been in this thing for a minute, gang. We got this. Blocking HP3 on all social media outlets. All right, let's see here. And y'all got a blocker too. Ben, you got a blocker too. We're blocking everybody. You guys got the temperance in the upright position here. So a lot of, and we talked about that earlier. It's so funny because earlier when I was reading the star energy for you guys, I was feeling the temperance, but I was looking at the star and I was feeling like, why am I feeling the temperance energy from the star? And we were talking about how you guys have been like alchemizing and transmuting energy and really just staying balanced at this time. And one thing I love about the temperance card, this is one of my most favorite cards in the deck actually. Because if you notice, she's got 1 foot in water and 1 foot on land, right? So a lot of you guys are really trying to come to grips with like the 3D and the 5D above. You know what I'm saying? And you're really getting your footing. And so it can be confusing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It can be frustrating, but I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing a good job at balancing this. Even as, and then this is what I gotta call you out, gang, because I can't just be up here acting like y'all ain't did nothing. Some of you guys are your own worst critic. You know, and I know you like, oh, I'm just trying to um take accountability. I'm just trying to be in alignment. Yeah, but you remember, she's got one foot in the water and one foot on land. You can't be like that. You gotta do everything in moderation. Work hard, play hard. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are your own worst critic to the point where you don't even recognize how far you've come, or you don't recognize the obstacles you overcome. And then it's like, for some of you guys, you get through a certain phase in your life, and then you don't even sit down and take stock, like, damn, I went through that. That's crazy. Sometimes you have to do that to keep yourself level headed. And it works with faith, because when you look at times, some of you guys may be able to look back at like what you may consider at the time your darkest hour. That was it. And then boom, some type of miracle happened. So that's why you got to kind of chill on that. You know? Yeah, it is. Yeah, look. 9 of Wands. Don't you think you've been through enough? You need to exclaim that out loud. Like, already been through enough. Like, you need to say that. And then welcome in that space of balance. All right. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, the Sun in the upright position, Queen of Pentacles in the upright position, with the World in the upright position. What you need to know is that you're gonna make it through this cycle you in. You had the World right here earlier. Let me see. Yep. You had the World in the upright earlier. Know that you have completed certain cycles, and the worst is behind you. You're gonna be stable. You're gonna be solid. All right. Bottom of the deck here. 6 of Swords in the upright position. There we go. Yeah. You've learned so much. You know how to move through cycles now. I really feel like a lot of you guys with the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the World, you really deserve better days. I feel that in my heart, like deeply. So deep. You really deserve better days. You really deserve better experiences, gang. You really deserve happiness with the Sun. You do. You really do. I'm just seeing somebody like trying to navigate all of this. You know? And some of you guys with the Queen of Cups, maybe you don't have that solid, rooted maternal energy to get you through it, but there's somebody in heaven with the World and the Sun that's helping you through it. You may not even know who this person is. It could be a way past ancestor that you don't even know, but they know you. Somebody besides God is really on this journey with you. With the 6 of Swords here. Okay? Everything's gonna be alright, gang. You know? Don't be your own worst enemy. Don't let this world cloud your judgment, okay? Don't let the snares of the enemy distract you anymore. Acknowledge it. Do the work. Temperance, transmute that shit. This ain't nothing new to you. This ain't nothing new to you. You know what the enemy gonna do before they even know. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move forward, guys. Let me see how much battery we got. Shit. Oh my God, we gotta hurry up. I forgot. I totally forgot. And then y'all made me emotional. See, that's why I don't read for y'all no more. Forgot we was running out of battery. I'm so used to starting at 100% and just going. I forgot we didn't start at 100 this time, y'all. Smoke break. All right. Period. HP. All right. You guys got scrying mirror shadow. Okay. If you have a mirror facing your bed and you're having a hard time sleeping at night, try removing that mirror from next to your bed or in front of your bed, or taking the mirror out of your bedroom altogether if it's facing your bed, and see how you feel if your sleep gets better. Now, for some of you, maybe some of you are good at scrying, but there's somebody who uses scrying for the wrong reasons here, okay? Let's read this. This card says, you are only using half of your true potential. Understand the importance of duality in all you do. Knowing yourself fully will enhance your magical work. Something is being hidden from you. Open your eyes. What stood out to me, it says, knowing yourself will fully enhance your magical work. And we saw the magician in the upright position with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Some type of manifestations happening fast. But if you notice, the scrying mirror says shadow. We also talked about that shadow work. So look, okay, thank you. And you know, this is totally off topic, but I was talking to Spirit on Monday and I said, if it's meant for me to tell them this, put it on when I get on live. And so here it is. Spirit says some of you guys need to look back into your life at the first person who made you feel insecure, at the first person who made you afraid to be yourself, to go for your hopes and dreams. Now, some of you guys, it's going to be your mom or dad, or a sibling, or someone who are in the, what do they call it? The conditioning stages, the formidable stages of your life, okay? And to other people, it may be small, okay? This could have happened between the ages of 1 and 5, or 5 and 7, or 5 and 9, okay? Uh, the odd numbers are significant here. So maybe somebody could have made you feel odd for some things that were actually magical. Like you could have been magical as fuck ever since you were a kid, right? And there could have been somebody in your life that just sucked the magic right out of you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing that here. So some of you guys made to do. Y'all already know I can't talk. Some of you guys may need to do, thank you, Spirit, some mirror work with yourself, okay? You know, where you stand there in the buff and just tell yourself the opposite of everything you were told. Because for some of you guys, you know, some of you guys need to get a fucking past life reading, but you don't got to get it from me. I'm just saying, because there's something that's deep rooted with the scrying mirror in the shadow, where somebody projected their shadow onto you at a very early age, and it made you kind of grow up with this automatic shrinking of the self, shrinking of the self-esteem, not wanting to be too loud, not wanting to be too big, not wanting to be too happy, not wanting to laugh too much, not wanting to embrace yourself. Like, for some of you guys, with the mirror energy, I'm saying like a vanity. Some of you guys could have had a very vain, feminine energy that was in control of like your rearing, so to speak. And if they saw you getting too proud or too loud or too in tune with your femininity, they shut it down. Almost to the point where you had no choice but to low key be like a tomboy or some shit. It's very odd, that energy that I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a child looking at themselves in the mirror, smiling, and the bathroom door is open. And there's like a woman standing in the shadows that sees the reflection of this child in the mirror, like loving themselves, growing into their beauty, growing into their whatever it is. And consciously or unconsciously, this person did some type of shit with that. Okay. Somebody saw you before you saw you. Thank you, Spirit, because sometimes I don't know if I'm like explaining myself clear enough, but Spirit just shows me images and I'm just trying to translate what I'm seeing. It's like somebody saw you before you saw you. Before you saw you in like puberty. Before you saw you in like a very sensual way. Before you saw you in a desirable way. Like somebody saw you in that before you even knew what the fuck that was. Hey, AV. Somebody like, this is like sexualizing a child just because they're going through the early stages of puberty. Like, you know, the early stages before you even feel anything. Yes, thank you, Ben. I was just about to say that. Like, it's very weird what this person did, because it's like they saw you in like a sensual or sexual way before you even knew what those types of feelings and thoughts even meant. But then the moment they saw you in a certain light, they projected that onto you, and it just made you grow up way too fast. Yeah. That's way too young to be put under that type of pressure, Ben. I'm so sorry, babe. You had to go through that. That's fucked up. It's like they rob you of your childhood in a way. With the scrying mirror and the shadow, because they're projecting their shadow onto you. I just see like a very a youthful person being projected onto as an adult, like, or like being accused of like adult thoughts and emotions before you could even comprehend what that was. Fucked up, man. All right, let's see, gang. I keep forgetting about battery. Oh my god. Okay. Ah, oh, Lady Goddess Feminine. See? See? Yes. You were always going to be the goddess. You're always going to be that divine feminine. You know? Somebody projected their insecurities and their shadow onto that energy of you. And that's why some of you guys, respectfully, may have intimacy issues. You know what I mean? There's some type of deep-seated guilt that you tie to intimacy, or that you tie into being too feminine, or loving your own curves, or loving yourself the way you are, or wanting to dress up for yourself. Or there's been some type of guilt that has been placed on your femininity, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But you're coming out of it. This card says, we gotta hurry up, gang. Hey, sis, goddess and beast, we about to be done. My battery about to die. Okay. This card says, acknowledge your femininity. Rebirth the goddess within. Wear long flowing robes or dresses. Dance, sing, paint, or draw. Allow your creative juices to flow. Be gentle with yourself and more receptive to others. Yeah. They tried to stunt that so you wouldn't know how to receive love, so you wouldn't know how to receive compliments, so you wouldn't know what genuine admiration and genuine energy felt like. They robbed you of that for so long. Because every time you would look on your femininity or look on yourself, you saw the projections. That's what you saw. But now you owe it to yourself to step back into your divine femininity. Wear free-flowing dresses and robes with no underwear, no bras. Let your whole body breathe. You know what I'm saying? The Lady Goddess uses only holistic and organic self-care products. The stars, the moon behind her. This represents her being extremely tapped into her spirituality, using all the elements of the stars and the skies to like bring that shit down into you, because you've been robbed from it because someone was insecure about their own and afraid that you would be more beautiful than them, afraid that you would have the life they wouldn't have, the husband they didn't have, the job, the career, the friends, the community, the support. Somebody snuffed that out of you before you even knew what the fuck that even meant. And you've been wondering why you've been walking around with your shoulders clenched, your jaw clenched, so on edge when it comes to other feminine energies, because you learned from an early age that you can't trust other feminine energies. And then you had been conditioned. That became part of your energy signature. And when you went out into the world, you received the same type of energy from other feminine energies who probably were beat down the same way. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you have a mother wound, I guarantee you've come across friendships with women who reactivate that same mother wound because they do the same toxic shit that maybe your toxic mother did. But then you'll run into feminine energies who don't act like that, and they free you up, and they encourage you, and they pour into you. You see the stars all around her, starting from the crown chakra. You run across other women who know how to fucking pour into you, and then you realize, like, hold up, all that other shit I was feeling was projections. I'm telling you. Yeah. And it may seem foreign at first, but then you realize, like, damn, this is how other goddesses treat each other. They talk to each other like goddesses. They pour into each other. They say the harsh truths. They love on you after they say, like, because maybe some of you guys have the type of feminine energy around you. Like, if there was a dispute or a disagreement, they would treat you very poorly and coldly and purposely try to hurt you. And you just had to, a lot of you guys have really had to heal the feminine energy within because of the way you were conditioned before you even knew. You know? But it's good that you're realizing it now. What is this? All right, guys, we gotta go. I am pushing it. Okay, last one. You guys got witch, healer, wise woman, healer. Okay, in some aspects, in some timelines, witch just meant wise woman. Now, I want to say something, and then I'm gonna have to elaborate on it later. But you notice how in some prayers they say the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I want you to know it's the Father, the Child, the Holy Mother. The Holy Mother is actually the Holy Spirit. But the Holy Spirit was said as that due to chaotic patriarchy, right? But it's the Father, the Child, the Holy Mother, okay? They always want to erase the Holy Mother or the healer or the witch doctor or the medicine woman. They want to erase us from the timeline, right? But we can't be erased because there's no balance without us. Like, so with the witch healer lady goddess coming out, it's like you are going back to finding that, okay? Because you can't have the Holy Father and the Son without the Holy Mother. There is no, you know what I'm saying? That's the real Trinity. All right? That's the real Trinity. We don't have to get on this when I get my fucking battery up. But I'm telling you right now. And you are reclaiming your throne with the witch healer energy here. Everything has a negative and a positive connotation. The negative connotation of which is due to people who have done baneful things to people without warrant. You know what I'm saying? But the positive connotation of the witch is the healer. The one who loves animals, the one who loves nature, the one who can be in solitude without having a problem. You know what I'm saying? You got to really dissect a lot of this shit. Because you can't have the child without the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the Holy Mother, okay? Always remember that. All right, let's read this. All right, this card says healer. You are a natural healer. You have a natural affinity with plants and herbs. Study to qualify as an herbal practitioner. Use complementary medicine and aromatherapy to heal. You benefit from the healing energies of nature. Honor its rhythm and cycles. I'm telling you, some of you guys you may not see it right now, but I can see it. Some of you guys are going to move away from busy cities, populated areas. You're going to try to find somewhere that you can live where there's like a natural water source and lots of trees and shit around you. This is where you belong. Okay? You don't need to be easily accessible. All right? And maybe you don't like that. But I told y'all back in 2018, as a high priestess, there's just some shit you're not going to be able to do. And you're going to have to retreat from the world. Because you can't heal anyone if you're not healing yourself. And some of you guys are tapping into this lady goddess energy and this healer energy, because you have to, it starts with yourself. You can't begin to get outward and start healing other people and blah 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 for other people if you haven't started the journey within. So a lot of you guys are going to be seeing yourself going on that. um let's push it. Let's push the envelope real quick. I want to pull from something else and then we gonna get out of here. Oh my goodness. Because if I don't hang up, we gonna lose the damn footage. All right. AV said, Laura, you be quiet, AV, because you came late. You be quiet, AV. Okay, I'm about to read one. You know I got to listen. I got to read this last one, gang, and then we out of here. Yeah, you was gallivanting, and I didn't even give you permission. I'm going to send you a stern email after this. I'm going to send you a stern email, woman. Because you've been out of pocket lately. The pocket was here, you over there. Okay? I will be waiting. Smart mouth ass. All right. You guys got sun, number 11. Paint the sun back into your sky. Okay, let's read this. And you had the sun earlier. Okay, this card says, don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out the front door. When it comes down to it, we can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time, and you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. Yes, and that's that self-full energy. Okay? That's that self-full energy, gang, that you got to be tapping into this time. You deserve happiness. It's time to paint the sun back into your sky, because unknowingly to some of you guys, you gave your light to others and they didn't return it. And then they tried to bargain you for your own light that you were just sharing with them so they could feel better. And then they held you captive in that. And then they tried to bring warfare to you for just trying to get your own energy fucking back. Because what did the sun resonate? What is the sun? What the fuck? What does the sun put out? Energy, solar. You gave your energy to people who didn't deserve it. And you had to fight to get it back. And that's why your fight has been so hard. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Because you were giving to the wrong energy. And people tried to hold your energy hostage from you. It's like you allow somebody to borrow your vacuum. And then y'all fall out. Or you just not cool with them no more. And now they're like, oh, I ain't going to give you your vacuum back unless you let me keep dogging you. Or abusing you. Or being fake with you. I ain't going to give you your vacuum back. Bitch, keep that vacuum. All right? Now, did I read that? Okay, I did. Now let's read the numerology on number 11 and we out of here. Okay. Number 11 says, stay positive. Your thoughts are materializing rapidly. So you want to ensure positive outcomes by focusing on the good within yourself, others, and this situation. Yeah. That's why you painting the sun back into your sky. Because you're like, okay, I can't be on the negative end of this shit if I'm trying to manifest something better in my life. All right, gang. That was your message to the High Priestess. I love you guys so, so much. Thanks again to everybody in the chat. Shout out again to my magical moderators and my beautiful members of the channel. Anybody who purchased anything from our website, book their personal reading with me. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below how to book a personal reading, or any links to my websites, my social media handles, and my email. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.